Right, okay. I've had to do display capture because it doesn't work elsewhere. With the normal whatever. Steam's bad. Steam and OBS don't mix. There's a patch out for Rescoring 2, and I imagine it's going to fix, hopefully, all the bugs and dumb shit that was in this update. So we're going to look at it quickly. What do we got? Added Steam achievements for DLC. Okay, that's something I was waiting for. I was confused why they didn't have them. Simulacrum, the new game mode, the survival mode. Ways now skip if nothing is spawned for 60 seconds. Okay. Ways now have a limit of how many credits can be given out at once. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but alright. So that should help with the pathfinding, like screwing up waves, so you just have to wait till they die to the void. Waves will now spawn slightly more elites and slightly less normal monsters. Okay, that's a good thing, yeah. I think the mode was a little bit too easy. Artifact of Kin will always spawn monsters even if they're considered cheap. Okay. I mean, I can't imagine many people ran into that issue, but okay. Had a few edge cases where the director fails to spawn monsters and as a result game mode no longer advances. We added a few different checks to address situations where the game gets stuck. Not only that, but Simulacrum tend to spam a lot more normal monsters instead of elites, so now it'll spawn a little bit more elite. Okay, good. Nothing else really a problem there. Void Seeds. Oh shit. There is a lot wrong with Void Seeds. Or there was, until this patch. Void Seeds no longer spawn monsters over time, thank God. Oh my god, thank you. That was so annoying. Just trying to clear it out, and it takes so long to kill like 6 of them or whatever, and then that number turns to 8 while you're still dealing with number 4. I just hated it. No longer occasionally spawns normal non-void touch monsters. Okay, it just sounds like a bug. Void Seeds now have a more clear area indicator. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes I stepped into it without realizing. Void Seeds no longer spawn naked void infestors. I'm not 100% sure what that means either. Oh, like void infestors that aren't on a monster, I guess it means? I'm guessing that's what it means. Now scale a lot slower over the duration of the run. That's a good change as well. You know, you reach the end of the first loop, or the start of the first loop, second loop, or however you count it, and there would be like 15 monsters spawning per Void Seed, and it was just absurd. Void Seeds now spawn elite affixes, like overloading and mending less frequently for Void monsters. Good. Void Seeds now spawn Void caches with sacrifice enabled. Okay. Now mark remaining enemies on the map if there are 3 or less. Great change. Great fucking change. Yeah, they're chaotic and strange by design. Bit of frustration in what was going on, yeah, okay. Still taking a look at trying to reduce the frequency of it spawning right on top of you at stage start. Okay. I mean, that seems like it should be an easy fix, but I'm not, you know, I don't work on this game. There's obviously something stopping them from fixing that completely. Void Portal, minimum stage count 3 to 6. Pretty much impossible to beat the Planetarium at stage 3, so it's just bait. Yeah, okay, yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, the Planetarium seems pretty tough, just as a level, and like the end boss is damn tough. Prismatic Trials now has Survivors of the Void permanently enabled, even for non-DLC owners. That's interesting. Obviously, they probably had to do that, but yeah, that's a good change. Eclipse. Eclipse is now available in multiplayer. Okay. Okay. I thought it already was. Maybe it was bugged or something? Okay. I'm sure you could already pick Eclipse in multiplayer games. Ignite, whether it worked or not, I don't know, but Ignite. Ignite effects now deal 50% of its... Wait, what? Ignite effects like Blazing, Elites, and Artificers Flame Bolt now deal 50% of its damage over time as Ignite. Weird version of base damage. Inconsistent. Artificers was okay. Always deal half the damage of the impact. Okay. Yeah, okay, that seems like a good change. Makes things more consistent. Void Fog damage now ignores armor, tougher times, armor plating, and planula. Okay. That is a big old buff. Void Fog damage now slowly ramps up over time as long as you... I thought it already did that. People told me it already did that. Obviously they were lying. Void Fog is important for a lot of content, has to remain threatening for it to work. Found that. Yeah. Being able to go infinite in the fog. Yeah, there was... I remember someone bragging about being able to go infinite in the fog to cheese the simulacrum mode, and that was just cringe. So I'm glad they've fixed that, or like tried to fix it. Artificer Flamethrower now scales the number of damage ticks with attack speed. Okay, good. So attack speed now is actually a stat on Artificer instead of a waste. Void Fiend Corrupted Drown now scales the number of damage ticks with attack speed. Okay, I'm not sure why it didn't do that before, but okay, that's good. Suppress Corrupted no longer marks you as the attacker for its self-damage, meaning it won't proc items on yourself like Crowbar. Thank God, because Crowbar made that do so much damage. Transitioning into Corrupted mode now grants half a second of invincibility. That's a really good change. Well done, guys. Void Fiends, Void Fields, percent health damage 5% per second to 2.5% per second. Wanted to make it more oppressive before you can access the guaranteed portal into Planetarium. It was too much, so we were reducing it. Okay. Planetarium music now advances every phase. Not sure what that means. Every difficulty phase there's a new track, or an altered track, I guess. That would be my guess. Void Infestors now slowly decay health over 30 seconds. That is very good change, because they could be very hard to kill sometimes. Void Infestors no longer can convert mechanical targets. Yes, thank you. I got gunned down by my fucking engineer turret the other day and it made me so angry. Yeah. Yep, true. Also, just turning... It happened! You know the huge drone? I think it's like TC-280. The huge drone with 2 wings that you can buy. I had one of those in Fest the other day, so it was instantly dead, functionally, and then it killed me in half a second. Thank God for balance. Thank God. Jesus. Spare drone parts no longer grants colonial dronemen to engineer turrets. Okay. I never got to experience that, so whatever. Fix remote caffeinator DLC equipment being locked. Hey, we can get the new equipment now. We can get the new equipment now. The one equipment that you could not find in game without like one very specific method that you like would never do by accident. Fix weird momentum velocity behavior after falling out of bounds and teleporting back. Good, because that was incredibly annoying. And it cost people runs, including me. Fixed ignite effects, dealing 2 times the damage over 4 times the duration. What? That was the bug? That was how bad the bug was? Like, I'm assuming it was a bug. Maybe it was a stealth change that they changed their mind on, but I'm pretty sure that was a bug. They said it was a bug. Fixed volcanic egg, disjointing its position over time. I mean, it did that instantly. Like, instantly you were... It was awful. I stopped using volcanic egg because of that. I used it once, and I was done. Sorry, I used it twice in the same run, and then I was done. Fixed clients who disconnect and then reconnect being stuck spectating. Thank you, because I'm pretty sure I had that issue. One of my friends did in my game. Fixed Railgunner's Gubo Jr. AI using only its primary. Okay, good. Fixed Ignition Tank's description being inaccurate. Good. Fixed hosts not being able to create new multiplayer games if they disconnect and reconnect the internet. Okay, good. Never had that issue, but good. Fixed mercenaries exposed being consumed by non-mercenaries. Okay. I don't play mercenary, and neither do any of my friends, so never had that. Fixed simulacrum's Enigma wave having the wrong strings. I don't know what that means. Fixed Void Devastator not having its boss item assigned, causing it to not drop or be targetable by Trophy Hunter's Tricon. Okay, cool, good, yeah. Yeah, cool and good. Fixed newly hatched Zoa not consuming defense nucleus. Fixed newly hatched Zoa. I'm not 100% on either of those. What they are. Defense nucleus was the boss item, I think. That's all I got. Fixed a stray jump pad and sulfur pool that leads nowhere. Was it just flinging people off the map or something? Fixed crusty pixels around buff icons. Didn't notice that, I don't think. Fixed distant roost having less interactable credits than Titanic planes, causing it to spawn less interactables. Huh. I feel like I did notice that actually. I did notice like a distinct lack of items on that stage. Fixed rusted, damn it, fixed rusted key always granting a red item. That's a rusted key nerf, lads. It's not S tier anymore. Fixed consecutive weak point tracking, resetting whenever any player missed, not just the player trying to earn the achievement. Okay, yeah, that's really damn annoying, wow. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's awful. Fixed Will-o'-the-Wisp Voice and Flame having reversed damage coefficients. Okay. I'm not sure, so I guess it did less damage than it was supposed to? Or more? Either less or more damage than it was supposed to, I guess. Fixed Prismatic Trials being playable in multiplayer. Right. Good. Fixed cans not animating properly with remote caffeinator. Okay, that's cool. Didn't see them not animating properly because this wasn't in the game properly. Fixed snowy natural and sandy golem skins not being fully implemented. Huh. Are these new? Have these always been in the game? I guess they haven't been. I guess they were added. Known issues, reports of new crashes, category chests dropping limited items. So they don't drop all the items in their category, I guess. Other potential soft locks in Simulacrum. Yeah, well done guys. That's a rate up easy. Oh, great patch. Can you guys please stop screwing over Captain and let him use his abilities in the void fields and the new final stages? Bad take. Captain doesn't need his abilities in them. Not really. Like, his R does nothing in them, generally, and his shift... Captain just press left click for damage. Like, that's what Captain does. His shift is like area denial or boss damage, I guess. And his right click is just like very limited CC. Or you weave it in between autos. Captain just... I'm a Captain, mate. Captain just press left click. In 90% of cases. That's all he does. Love the DLC. Thanks for the fire patch. Okay. Hell yeah, Hopu. Now it definitely feels more balanced. Momentum glitch will always be in my heart. It was fun. Now I won't be murdered by my possessed NG sentry. Yay! No collapse damage fixes? No fix for some players being invisible to other players for a single map? No performance fixes since SOTV is tank perform. Okay. Fixes is probably the wrong word for that. Changes... Yeah, I think collapse... I think collapse as a debuff probably needs changes. I would agree with that. No fix... I mean, that's just a multiplayer bug, isn't it? And multiplayer is just buggy in this game. No performance fixes. Yeah, true. Performance is definitely worse since the patch came out. So I do hope I mean, it might just be unlisted. Remove Corruptor's ability to enable friendly fire entirely. And remove void enemies having random one-shots. They're not random. Well, I guess they are, because Collapse is a random debuff. Huh. So nice to be able to turn on and off only some parts of DLC. Don't worry, knowing what happened with the Binding of Isaac Repentance update, there'll probably be mods for that. Don't worry, mate. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to end the video. It's a new patch. I'm excited.